I have heard that you were interested in
She's real nice.
dating an
Intellectual enough for me.
Why would I bother talking to him?
Hello, my name is Clive Marriott. I'm 34 years old.
Welcome to Date an Intellectual. This evening we have 4 or 5 contestants. Are they intellectual enough
for Ginny Bin Laden?
Ginny, what are you looking for in a man? Miss Bin Laden?
You just think that intellectual and big dick is enough. It ain't enough, is it?
What are you looking for in a man, Jenny?
Right. He has to be intellectual. He has to have a big dick. He has to be sexy and
Oh, there's a cockroach right there.
And confident and well educated and articulate and well read and knowledgeable and passionate and romantic and imaginative or creative.
And not dyslexic.
Basically,
Well, I don't mind if he's dyslexic.
he should not exist.
Well, if he makes a spelling mistake, you'll dump him, right?
Oh, I'll be very put off.
What if he uses the word sentimental?
Well, see, I don't mind him being sentimental about love, but he can't be sentimental about other stuff. Like the world and other people.
This is starting to become
And all
much...
this bullshit about respect and all that. You
Wow,
know?
her definition
And the value of human
is
beings.
narrowing
Dear
pretty fast,
Lord.
isn't it?
Are you intellectual?
Million time together, real wonderful synthesis, if you could, well, you should come and see my library. I have a wonderful library of first editions. I am doing my thesis. Actually, this is my second thesis. Actually, no, it's my third thesis. Thesis. Oh, thank you for correcting me. You were asking me about my private or my personal dating history. Well, my personal dating history is I have had experiences. I have had experiences before. Yes.
Wanking.
My name is Salvador. I am originally from Cordoba, Spain. I went to a prestigious university in, what's the name of that university again? Del Madrito. And I studied, actually my major at first was animal science. But I discovered that I was very interested in philosophy, and especially the philosophy of the philosophy of art. So I am now writing my thesis about the philosophy of art, especially in Spain, especially the works of El Greco. And if you want to come with me, I can talk to you. We can talk on Espanol. No problem, no problem. You come with me. I like to go to Pyrenees. You come with me, we go to the Pyrenees. And we will go hiking and eat grapes and drink from the wine. Wonderful. I show you my country. And we can speak Spanish. And do you like poetry? Because I write poetry, also very good poetry. And
Widely published.
See. I will tell you all about my poetry if you come, and we come together, And ¿cómo está? Español, en español. I'm currently making my thesis in Castilian literature. But I also have a philosophy background because I know you are very interested in logia. I would love to talk to you about logic and introduce you to the books and the poets of Spain, España, because it is very beautiful language, and it is a language of poetry. And en Espanol, we can talk for hours, and I give you grape, give you wine, and maybe buy you a vintage dress, and then we go and it will be very good for us, you know. Sangre del Toro. I show you my country, and we speak and go out, ride bicycle, you know, in the country. Very nice, you know.
So, Chris, tell me more about your work at Berkeley.
Well, I'm studying the philosophy of anthropology. You know, I'm not a typical American. I've been living at Berkeley for a few years now. You know, I'm part of the Berkeley scene, and you know, I came here because I was really interested in the Swiss school. I could name some names, you know, it doesn't matter anyway, whatever. You know, it's all shit, right? You know what I mean? My parents are Republican, but I don't talk to my family. Why on earth would I want to do something like that? Hello, my name is Clive Marriott. I'm 34 years old. Perhaps I shouldn't give my age away so quickly. I am currently a graduate student in ontological meta-analysis in classical philosophy with a particular focus on the Platonic tradition, which I'm sure very few of us are aware of, but I find it to be, well, quite illuminating indeed. I understand that you are looking for somebody who is interesting. Well, I should like to recommend myself.
We said you were intellectual, not intellectual, intellectual.
What's intellectual?
That you can be an intellectual together in intellectual.
Yeah, to intellect together, right?
I'm sure that we share is an abhorrence for the celebration and enabling of mediocrity that pervades our culture. This epitomizes vulgar American influence, sentimentalist déclassé, rampant bourgeois repudiation of the civilizing ethos. Britain has regrettably capitulated its leadership in the Anglo world to this ugly American hegemon.
I really enjoy, for instance, walking past the butcher shop. Oh, that's something different altogether. But I feel that there's a certain
Sexual pleasure.
yes. Yeah, I'm actually working on a piece right now about scatological, nihilistic, digital fetishism. Kind of I'm not sure, maybe it'll be a short piece. I have actually, I've been putting the notes together. It's about a misanthrope who tells people to their face what's wrong with them. And the character performs impromptu self-mutilation. It's a statement against the encroaching terror of mediocrity. Actually, I suffer from...
Yeah, I'm an associate professor in...
Let me light that for you.
Right. Yeah, I'm an associate professor in post-structural materialism and post-colonial archaeology as well. Bit of a kind of a broad area, but my particular emphasis is on post-colonialism, Frantz Fanon. You know that stuff. You know that stuff. Claude Lévi-Strauss, all that shit.
Here, give me some of that.
Yeah, sure.
You're talking anyway.
I'll talk to you, but I'm not gonna talk shit. I'll tell you this straight up, because you know, I've had work published. I'm actually right now I'm an associate professor at Berkeley, and on the other hand, I also believe in the combination, the convergence of high culture and low culture. Right? I mean, I go to hip hop shows all the time. I go to rave parties. I surf. But at the same time, I can go to a lecture, you know, by the leading, you know, post-structuralist philosopher, and, you know, be there and just, you know, be with it, you know, be there, you know.
So I hear you've met some interesting people, and you're really well connected among the intellectuals of the world.
Yeah, well, you know what? I smoked a joint. I smoked a joint with Noam Chomsky.
Yeah, I didn't know you smoked pot.
Yeah, not a lot of people do. You know, maybe we're all a little bit hypocritical. You know, I hear you like that, Jenny. You like that in a man, that he's able to admit to being hypocritical. You know, well, I'm all for that too. You know, I'm all about that shit. I'm looking for a strong and insane woman who will talk my ear off about philosophy. Now, I'll tell you something. You think that I'm just some American hick? Well, you got it all wrong. I can show you a few things, man, and I'll show you the wild side, baby. You know, intellectually and down here too, because I got it going on, right? But anyway, yeah. In time, you know what? I went AWOL. I was in the Army for about 2 years. My whole family has been, my whole family is, basically military. I'm the first one who went beyond, the graduate school in my whole family, so you got to cut me some slack. Let me tell you something. I'm not only buy you a vintage dress, I'll buy you all the accessories, because that's, I'm generous. I got a good heart. I like to, treat my woman well. I'm not all about other shit. And I like a woman who's going to challenge me. You're going to challenge me, that's great. I'll teach you how to surf. I'll teach you how to surf and understand Nietzsche.
Talk about la filosofía.
Filosofía.
Por supuesto.
My thesis is very much work. Trabajo, mucho trabajo. But I want to spend the time with a lovely woman who want to spend time with me, and we will talk, make a love, make a love with the words.
Abandon.
Make a love en español, and we speak of passion. We speak of passion, and we speak of all this wonderful thing. And
not morality.
We will stay up for a long time, and the nature of morality is very important to me too, because Spain is still, recovering from Catholicism and Franco, and I can tell you about this thing for a very long time, keep you happy.
Okay, oh, yeah.
I spit on sentimentality, people who are, rude and, just absolutely not worth my time. I put valuable time into developing my intellect, and I don't have time for these people who are so ignorant, and this crazy sentimentalism is everywhere, I don't like at all. So I hear you are the same, and we can go and we can be together, and talk and argue if you like. We construire a logical argument, and enjoy each other, and spend time, and I show you goats, and all sorts of things, and amore tutto la noche, and amore toda la noche, and so you come with me, we go together. And I will talk to you also about literature. Very important to me, very important. I don't time, and next time. So you talk to me soon. Get back to me, because I am Salvador. Thank you.
My work has been described as the product of a fetid imagination, full of estrangement and radical ennui. If I were to offer a quote, it would be, it's in relationships with other people that we get a sense of ourselves. It's that pretty much that defines to me that relationships with other people are. It's our relationship. If I were to offer a quote, my quote would be, it's in our relationships with other people that we gain a sense of ourselves. It's that pretty much that relationships that makes relationships with other people unbearable. I've been trying to find a publisher, but my work's been sent back and described as being too pithy, and oh, this is a good one. with basically a visceral loathing for just about everything.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about the play that you're writing?
Oh, yes. Well, actually, it's about a misanthrope who tells people to their faces what's wrong with them. I've been working on it for a few years. I'm always finding that I have to revise, and edit. And it's very hard to find it. Anybody who's really interested in reading it, I don't know what that means. I think people are just so unconscious, you know.
Okay.
I am writing, yes, I'm writing a novel as well, and you know, well, it's a novel which discusses classical themes, and what else?
Orwellian thinkers?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Tradition of Orwell in contemporary philosophy?
That might be a point that I will consider in a later attempt at a later literary attempt. I understand, Ginny, that you like to discuss logic and philosophy. Well, I would like to, certainly, I'm sure that I could provide you with ample opportunity to exercise your logic, if that is what you are interested in. I do love equestrians, and I should like to say that on the weekends I enjoy to go to antique auctions if I can, but that all depends whether I can get out into the country. You know, it all really does depend on that. And well, I'd like to hear a little more about you. My mother has a whole chain, in actuality possesses a whole chain of vintage clothing stores. So if you're very interested in perhaps the Victorian look, I can help you out with that, with considerable ease. And I should hope that you will, we will enjoy time together, experience the countryside and good literature. I love to attend lectures, and quite fond of Bertrand Russell, and logical positivism. I have a cadre of associates, and we like to get together once in a while, and we discuss the work that we're, our work, but we more importantly discuss the writing that we are all engaged in. And many of my friends are not only fond of writing, but are writers as well, so you would certainly be quite content in my circle. I do enjoy hunting, on the odd occasion, and I do believe that I don't take this simpering, this simpering view of, this humanistic view. I believe that much more in the social Darwin theory, that everything does exist for our consumption and for the pursuit. And I see life as inherently a competition of those who are simply equipped to survive and those who are simply not equipped to survive. And I consider myself to be among the former category.
Yes, well, I would like to say I'm firmly of the opinion that we have lost our ability to discern and to appreciate quality. I take the greatest joy engaging in high discourse with cultivated and critical minds. If I were to offer you a quote, it would be by a Greek philosopher by the name of Epictetus. How do you say it? I don't know. No. I'll offer you a quote by Heraclitus. The philosopher is in love with truth, which is not with the changing world of sensation, which is the object of opinion, but with the unchallenging reality, which is the object of knowledge. Now, sort that one out, Miss Bin Laden, and get back to me.
let me tell you something. I've never disappointed. I can buy you, vintage clothing, all the accessories, and we can discuss semantics at my place in the Berkeley Hills. Here.
Stop interrupting her, because
But you see, it's fine. I'm happy with being single for the rest of my life. I'd rather be single for the rest of my life than date someone who's just not
Children down in the dark.
short-term. I know guys love short-term.
Don't say I got a better time.